Hello, good people. This is Sherry with Sharika Originals Handcrafted Gifts, where we help you create jewelry for those who are deliberately different. JC Chandler has a bead soup challenge, and that has got me pulling out all of my beads. Well, some of my beads, not even all. But I decided that I wanted to do a bead rope using fishing line. Now, I've never used fishing line, so I had a heck of a time trying to figure out how to get started to hold my beads on, to get started to beading. Someone on a YouTube video said use a crimp bead. So I said, oh man, I don't have any crimp beads. But I found Heather Boyd's YouTube video on making your own crimp beads, so that's what I did. It called for a piece of 22 gauge wire, and I didn't have any I couldn't find my 22 gauge wire. So I did find a head pin that seemed like it was about 22 gauge because the wrap wire needed to be soft according to the way that Heather Boyd did it. So here I am wrapping the 22 gauge wire around a 20 gauge piece to make this crimp bead that I need. She said wrap it around 3 times, so that's what I did. I'm wrapping it around 3 times, and then I'm going to cut it and then use it as a crimp bead. It's a genius idea. So check her out. That's Heather Boyd. Any of you who've done bead ropes, let me know what material you used. Did you use the fishing line? Did you use tiger tail? What did you use? Because I might want to do it if there's a better way to do it. So let me know. Let me know what you do. I'm open to suggestions. I'm not an expert on any of this. I'm just somebody who is very, very curious, and I'm always experimenting. Okay, I got my crimp bead made, so now I've got to see if my idea is going to work on how I'm going to get this bead rope started. So the idea is to thread it through this little bead and then loop it up into another bead and crimp it. I'm going to use a big hole bead to hide my crimp. So see if you can follow what I'm doing here. So first I threaded the crimp on, and then I threaded the bead on and looped it up. So it looks like my idea worked. So we'll see if this holds. And I'll have to wear test whenever I get this made. I'll have to wear test it to find out whether or not this is going to be something that's going to hold all of my beads without coming off. Okay, we're in business now, so I'm just going to slide about 3 feet of beads on, and I won't bore you with the whole process, but I do want you to see how I close it off. So now I'm getting ready to close off my bead rope. So I'm going to, before I put my last couple of beads on, I'm going to put my crimp bead on and then put the beads on and loop them through and use the crimp to secure the fishing line. I wish I had left myself more fishing line, but I think I can make it. I am using the last little bead as what I'm going to loop. So I'm pushing the fishing line up through the last couple of beads. Well, as you can see, I can't make it, so I'm going to have to take off some beads so I can have a little more fishing line to work with. Okay, once again, putting the crimp bead on, and then my big hole bead, my other little flat bead, and then my little round bead that I'm going to use to loop through. I'm pulling the line up through the big bead, and now I need to feed it into the crimp and then into the red bead. And at the same time, I'm trying to pull it tight so that it'll be tight and all together. I'm using my pliers to hold it while I try to feed the wire through the crimp and up into the bead, and I'm having to really pull it and feed it through. If anyone knows a better, easier way to do this, please let me know, because as you can see, I am definitely on the struggle bus. I made it. I made it. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is my 36-inch bead rope. And there are lots of different ways that you can wear it. Next time I make one, I'm going to make it even longer because if it was longer, you could put it around your waist and all kinds of stuff. But I'm very happy. As you can see, I just really, really struggled. But it was a good experience. And I'm looking for an easy, I may try some other kind of thing besides the fishing line. But, hey, I learned some new stuff. That's what it's all about. All right, good people, please give me a like, share, give me a comment. If you got some ways to help me do this easier, please, 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 please give me some input. This is Sherry saying, as always, be blessed.